Hi, I'm muted. Hello. Hello. I did not know. I was not aware. I didn't fuck it up, did I? No? Okay, I'm good. Mom, do you want to say anything since I couldn't hear you the first time?
Hello! I know it's flipped.
The flip is fucking me up. I flipped it over so it looks professional, I guess.
Better?
Yeah.
It's tripping me out.
The music is definitely changing colors with this. Oh, I didn't know you could do this. Cool. Okay, I can see a chat if you guys want to talk to me. You totally can. Thanks for the hearts. We are back. I'm not pointing at the camera. We are back with Doki Doki Literature Club. I have shortened. I have made my camera smaller so I can actually read the poems this time. And so it doesn't look weird. Because I like it in this angle better than the other one. So, we're gonna finish the game. Or at least what we can of the game today. Probably won't finish the whole game today. it's long. Okay, who to show for? Oh, I don't think I don't know if you heard my impressions of my DDLC characters.
I heard it. I came home during your last.
The Natsuki one.
In the middle of it, I felt bad.
Let's do Sayori. I miss Sayori. I haven't seen her in ages.
You should get a family of cats and name them all DDLC people.
Mon and Paul. No, honestly, Natsuki is kind of a cutie name anyway. Okay, anyway. Also, keep in mind, I cannot read, so if I sound like a robot, don't judge me. No, I don't.
You want to have fun?
Yes. Yes.
I don't think they really exist anymore.
The web app retired a few days ago.
Years ago.
Years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, back to the game.
I'm distracted, I'm sorry.
You're distractible. Heh, okay.
Ah.
Barks! By the way, I'm Barks and that's my nickname. I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's, and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. I can hear that through the mic. But I don't think...
Calm down. Calm down, Jade.
But I don't think that's that. Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Oh. Oh. Look at that face. It would have been funny if the music just cut out right there. What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. After I just try to flirt with you, sure. Barks is mean if you cannot tell. I just mean that you're really expressive person, I guess. Yes, very idiotic. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? I agree. But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things, like breakfast. Like cooking? I said breakfast, close enough. Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more emotion through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. She says a lot. I don't know if I understand. Sigh. It's not even like the stars on the side of it, it's just sigh. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I passed Sayori's head.
Yeah! Hey!
I thought you said yay. Tell Jade to shut. Jade, if you're watching the stream, shut up. Hello.
I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with the pencil between her hands.
Hey, Barks? Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because... well... it's the first time you've written something for me.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Snap.
Ah! I broke my pencil!
Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pieces she dropped. Coming in of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I can hear it through the microphone.
We'll leave soon.
I grabbed Sayori's arm and let her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Cheese, don't worry. Cheese. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. Top of my sky like the light of the cookie jars. A great place to just a lot of balls of sunshine rubbing all together. Almost goodness. The region side by side. It's a warm tingling, but there's no time. Can't say that. Happy thoughts. That's all I wrote. The collection received love for Sad. Holy crap. That's all I say to that. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did.
Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've really been in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Don't worry about it, it's fine.
Aw, thanks. I feel like...
Excuse me.
I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yay! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Okay. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I where's my drink? Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. Hello? Ah, is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday. I see. It's a bit... I wish I could read my own... I never get to see my own poems. I respect you for trying different things, Barks. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's, perhaps? Well... I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I read them for myself. Not for anyone else. So I don't really need for people to like them or anything. Yuri. Huh? I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I'd probably just do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, I'd like to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Okay, I can't read this. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what the poem's about. Eek. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imaginary, and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I can take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me, to indulge in my more usual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Parks? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like Everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes. And some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay, last but not least, Natsuki.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew.
Huh? Phew what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling that you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you...
Wait, maybe that was a complaint.
Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing, and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so... fluffy spend so much time with someone like you?
It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it as this way. If it isn't weird for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Not bad, right?
Camera's putting me out.
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday.
Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues much simpler. Acknowledge this. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course! It's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. Easy to relate to. Everyone has guilty pleasure. Sometimes that you're afraid if people find out. They make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what somebody likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
That's funny. You wrote about something similar today.
Huh?
Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it. But she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that
She had some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her.
If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff.
I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure, and Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one tomorrow. So, look forward to it. Hi, Monica. Okay, everyone. Well, we're all done reading Shon's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could just come sit down in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sari has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah? We're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite their poems too. Sayori's putting it up on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who has been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it... Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. I just need... I'm not... Okay. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice.
I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask.
I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Ooh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else in else's expectant faces.
Sigh.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
Huh? That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh.
You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to our main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No.
This is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook and specific poems she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting the poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before? Or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica!
Thank you so much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next. Oh, what? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri!
It's called... After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri passed the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transforms into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and its structures that she enunciates with perfect timing. Never seen that word. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps her head into reality and glances around her, as she is bewildered even herself. It's up to me to set the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me after, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Ah, sorry, I giggled.
Sayori,
it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do this so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, It feels like her soft voice has made it a perfect match. The poem was aimlessly cheery like Sayori's. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she really likes poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Barks liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nice, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do that in front of people.
The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know?
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Barks. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Barks lower everyone else's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki?
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what's to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up instead in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite the poem. Since I'm not exactly confident with my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I've finished, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. No. I literally just said no. Sure. Not one that I would choose. I'm not saying I want anything. I'm saying you can choose for me. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. You wanna say hi? Yeah. Okay. This poem is called... Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her soul attitude disappears a little. Sour attitude. While she's still a little unenthused. Her poems has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when she's spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want to for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki.
I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry too much about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. That makes me really happy. There it is, with that weird pose. And Monica, I am blocking your face. I apologize. Yeah, no problem. Okay. Okay, let me just stop. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. So, I'd like to continue that. And after the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow. And then, we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica. But I'll do my best to get through it. For the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two. Always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys.
I didn't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Barks. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori. Even though it's been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's a little quieter than usually on the way home. Hey, Sayori?
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. So if Yuri wanted to walk home with me, then I'd walk home with Yuri. Well, walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does that thought make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it!
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. And that's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time. Am I writing another poem? Yay! I like these parts. Okay. Okay. So last time I tried to get Sayori, then I got Yuri. Oh, let's see if I can try to like find one for Natsuki. Color. Okay, well. Freckle. Okay, sounds like pinky. Sugar. I know she likes the food ones. Okay. Pink. Candy. Family. Okay. Kawaii.
Romance. Melody. Precious.
Aura. I know that one's a Yuri one. I like that one.
Sticky.
Twirl. The Climax. Vanilla. Secretive. Strawberry. Kitty.
Oh man, I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you at piano? Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have had a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up on piano?
Well, maybe not determination. But I guess passion.
Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you all.
And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Ah! I can't wait for the festival! It's gonna be great. Eh?
Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
So I tell you, she likes food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people?
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what makes you think of what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica.
That's not the joke I don't get.
That's not how you say my name at all.
I guess when I say it wrong by accident, I don't know what I did. I don't understand the joke. I'm sorry.
Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now. Okay. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayori anyway.
Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori? I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can talk to anyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already disappeared, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything with Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers on her desk.
Barks, what's up?
Hey, this might sound like a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her?
In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Barks.
You certainly know a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's
Never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of...
Jamin, you alright? You okay? He just shuffled out of nowhere, he just ran. You okay? Do you have an inch or something? Is there something on your foot? No? Okay. I don't know if you guys could hear that on the mic, but he was shuffling around and everything, and he just ran. Get the zoomies again. Do you want to say hi to everyone? Come on. Come on. Come on. Hi, Jimin. Jimin, say stuff. I'm gonna send this to Mom because I know she'd love to see this. Jimin, who's that? Jimin, who's that? Who's that? you like the game? You like Monica? Okay, Jimin, I have to get up, bud. Do you see yourself on the camera right there? Okay, bye, Jimin. He saw himself on the camera. That was so cute. Okay. Follow me on Snapchat if you want to see my story. I posted on my story. Okay. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Huh? Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Barks. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? She might have a crush. Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sari's talked about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? I say eh a lot, and I really like saying eh. She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Barks. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. So, you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she keeps keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from her. I sigh and sit myself down. And I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her, that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone! After time passes, Monica calls out the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everyone is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Dun, 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 dun. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably not Suki. She knows. She knows. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Kinda did every time though. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Parks. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay?
you can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I could say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I didn't get to read her poem. Did she not read a poem today? Okay. Okay.
Well done, Barks.
You definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you?
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated.
I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first.
But now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think.
I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way to spend some personal time with a lot of these girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself.
Well, have you learned anything else about yourself, Barks? Well,
Chairman almost knocked over my light.
Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. Or even my opinions are just opinions, you know?
I keep thinking I'm gonna sneeze, it doesn't come up. Okay.
As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting.
Wait, that's me. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
Yuri thinks for a good minute.
That must be terrible.
For me to become someone whose opinion is fearsome.
How unlikable of me.
Yuri, it's not bad. It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to some sort of conclusions. I just was a little too used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Yuri.
Well, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright.
Do you want to share me your poem now?
Okay. Here.
Everyone's acting weird today. I don't like it. Okay.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about, but I did my best to make it a metaphorical approach to it.
You say that like you didn't even want to write about it.
Oh, haven't you heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well...
Stop burping me. Okay.
It was assuming that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles. Or thought-on processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that.
She probably just wants to show off.
It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know?
Refreshing? I'm making new words today.
It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay, Natsuki, I wrote this one for you. You better enjoy it.
Finally! This one. It's good. I was wondering how long it would take you.
Alright.
Yeah, seriously. Don't listen to what anyone else says. Especially Yuri. Just keep writing poems like this. That's all you need.
Are you sure that's not what you want?
Excuse me? You're talking to a pro, you know. Don't you think you should trust my opinion the most?
I guess that depends. Aren't you biased towards poems that are more simple and cute?
Biased? Of course not. My opinion just happens to be the best.
There's one thing I still can't tell. Is Natsuki actually self-aware of her spoiled behavior? At this rate, I don't know if I'll ever figure it out. Fair enough. I'm glad that you like my poem after all.
I knew you'd finally understand. Just keep showing me your poems and you'll be a pro before you know it. Anyway, here's the one I wrote. Yeah.
Also, by the way, I for many of the poems and everything, is I write poetry and everything, but I have a hard time actually like reading poems. So if you want to read them yourself, go for it, because I can't read them out loud. I have to actually like pay attention to it. I can't do that. Okay.
I feel like I kept writing to myself about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome.
Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn.
Well, that's... Jeez, she better not have said anything about how bad anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted to write us about the same topic. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
Okay, that was a way to end the conversation. Alright.
Na, 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 na.
Big gulp.
Monica, you're last. Hey, Parks. Have you thought about what you want to submit to the performance at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a whole bunch of people, I'd be fine with it. I'm fine. I've dealt with worse. I'll have to give it some more thoughts.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at your poem today.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
I like it, Parks.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It's kind of... It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So, take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. That's a lot of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes, they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're
written for a kid. But if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Well, you know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it's kind of on your mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I don't really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. But because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I notice. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. That'll be better than yesterday's. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to someone you put so much into. Something? I don't know if I read that wrong, but if you find other people who enjoy the writing, then sharing becomes a lot more easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah. Okay, you three. We're all done with sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. I'm just start saying ooh now anytime that pops up. Staging here is coming, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Seems like you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding our friendship stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today. I didn't want to force it. How? We found out today that Yuri is actually an owl in disguise. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. I agree, I expect it from Natsuki. Okay, anyway. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... If I could stop burping, I'll make up my mind. Okay. Let's decide what everyone will do this weekend. I already know what I'm doing! That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. Ooh, yummy. I like cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? I'll help. Challenge accepted. Okay. I wanted to help with it too. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing out and assembling poster pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. Oh no. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? That look, though. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell these things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't be a leader of my own, then I won't grow as a person. And so, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So, you should make some banners and decorations and help set up the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Woo, that was quick, okay. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Her mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Barks. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri are pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they gonna respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose it wouldn't mind a little bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, it's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice. And you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle baking on your own. Barks may not like to be around if you only make him out of beefs. So therefore, he may be more suited to I cannot fucking read today. Doing decorations. Okay. Get this ADD out of here. Get it out of there. I gotta read. This whole game is reading. It's a visual novel. Okay. Hold on. I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Barks to... What are you saying? It will be extremely... meticulous work? I hate words I don't know. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. Where's Sayori? They're about to have another argument. Sayori, come back. I miss Sayori. In the end, I think it's up to Barks to decide how he'd like to contribute. I'm a she! She there, but I'm not a he. Besides, she. I'm gonna start saying she now. She hasn't gotten any of the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? trying to do it right now. It hurts my back so much. Ow. Okay. Wait, look at the body positions between Yuri, Natsuki, and then Monica. So, I'm sure he's interested in.
You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. So, sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Barks, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm gonna go with... I don't know what the hell Monica's doing. I want to bake some cupcakes, but then again, I want to check on Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori wasn't helping her. Was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be this difficult. Just think of the club, okay? I guess I'll bake cupcakes with Natsuki then. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Hey, do you have a tooth? I actually kind of like that. I think I might like her more. She actually has like a little like wolf thing right there. I can see it. Her cat tooth. Hi, Jimmy. She scared the hell out of me. Baking is tons of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself. Alright, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Sorry, Yuri. Can we like help out together? We just like do a team effort? I hate picking a team. That's good. Even though Yuri is a little traumatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. Of course. Why wouldn't you? So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes? Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Barks? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. And what about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. I wish I chose Yuri. I feel bad now. Can I go back? No. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nothing offering to help. That doesn't mean... Ooh. I knew it was coming. Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're really going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performance. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. I knew I liked her. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. I'm just not looking at her eyes. Her eyes are gorgeous. All their eyes are gorgeous. I love anime. I'm in love with anime eyes. I love anime eyes. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at the time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make a really good event. Really great event. Yeah. Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's something more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packed up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Eh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that's split my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You'd better not make it a weird thing or anything. Why would I do that? And so he gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I'd be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah. How do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm going to show you why I love baking so much. So, you'd better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone else. I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never really got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out. See you on Sunday. Never mind. Everyone's acting weird today. Yeah, I like Sayori's climb. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside the school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. Then, if I just go with it then, I'll have a good time. Do I have to write a poem? No? Okay. It's already Sunday. Well, that was a time skip! Actually, before we continue, we can go to... I'm probably gonna use the bathroom real quick. Okay, we're doing okay. Okay. We're gonna go on a intermission. So, enjoy the music. I don't even know if the music will be heard, but enjoy it. BRB! Bathroom breaks! Shaman is still looking at the door like there's a ghost. Massive time skip. Whoa, I almost unplugged my microphone. Okay. It's already Sunday. It's getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanged numbers to double check, but it turned into conversations. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I always saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left the club earlier the other day. It's not like we could text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, it is really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me. I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit to simply enter each other's house, like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's in her room. It's already strange of her to not run down and greet me. I head up to the bedroom, where I finally find her. She's got a nice-ass room. Sayori?
Hi, Barks.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is all messy, as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animal on the wall, and that she had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to tell me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Yeah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course! But I'm just helping her online. I didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Is that so it's just me and Natsuki then?
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't just hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Parks.
Eh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake...
Stop burping, this is an emotional moment.
Then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Barks. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've been like this.
You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Barks? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make others put their energy and caring to waste by having to spend it on me? That's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sarah kept this from me her entire life, that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have never done anything. I could support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Barks. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have had to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and getting closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurts. You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Barks. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. That I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in the way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Okay. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace.
Barks!
Sayori? I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Barks.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No! Don't do this to me! Please don't do this! Barks!
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want to do for her is know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand all my feelings, Barks. The only thing I'm not feeling nothing when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. And as she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like to... How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I meant. It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Saori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be one. This has to be one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't! Please don't! If you didn't, then I wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. Look forward to it. That one hit here. Maybe just because I can relate to that way too much. I have really bad depression as well. The ice is already still here. Okay. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. Hi, Jimmy, you're laying on my foot. Okay. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over, too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead for me. Okay, there's the happy music. Okay. Okay, we'll do this segment and then we'll probably end it here. I don't know how long the segment is. So. I spend only a few minutes back at home anxiously awaiting Natsuki. I know she texts me to let me know that she's outside my front door. Without delay, I open the front door and let her in. Adorable. You look adorable today. What's up? Hey. I didn't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her usual school uniform threw me off. Yep, it did. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. I can't help it, you're adorable. You look cute. I know you hate that. Anyway, I'm coming in. Transition? Damn, okay. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way and find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything you asked? Wait, I asked you to, huh? Yeah, I did. Yesterday Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients that I didn't already have them at home. Good. I like you even have a tooth, too. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. We're already in the kitchen, you can see it there. Also, this is a nice-ass kitchen, too. Okay. Well, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hostility, Barks? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? Gentlewoman? Sorry. I grabbed the bag Natsuki is holding out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. What is good? What language is that? I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am very impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimated you. She even has pink eyebrows. Come on, man. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, hey! Yours has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like putting proving people wrong when they think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Do you think you can make me talk about all weird things just because we're not at school? Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that.
Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid? I was just saying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And it's just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like,
Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki?
Forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize?
I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little bit more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into your body type like yours.
How would... You know what? Anyway.
Just trust me on this one, okay?
Gross!
Hey, was that to me?
Who else?
Man? Let's just get started already. You totally got all sour when a girl calls you gross.
I finally found your weakness, Sparks.
Natsuki smiles diffusely. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. Is she satisfied enough for now? Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Yeah, how do I make cookies? For you guys wondering, I got a slushie. And the ice is still not melted yet. I'm surprised. It was burning up today. I bet there's nothing in here, but it's all just ice, pretty much. Long before the whole kitchen is a mess. Yeah, real dirty. There's like plates and dishes everywhere. There's like the dishwasher is like full. There's like frosting and like batter on the counters. Like look at this mess. We really need a janitor in here. It's totally not sparkling or anything. Not a single dish on the cabinet. Spoons, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled fluids, and plastic bags are strewn everywhere on every countertop. Yeah. Real messy. Real messy. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to use it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Sparks, where did you put the food coloring?
The batter is going in the oven, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
That's a cute idea. Are we doing anything else like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so.
Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have some fun?
I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into small bowls, and I put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool.
See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be all creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if you're just looking at it like with everyone else's eyes lighting up.
Like the ones you made on the first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monica delighted expression. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were just using the electric mixer for the batter. So I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing is still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It just takes a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. She grabs the whisk from me and tries and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, continuing with icing is already in front. See? Beat the crap out of it. Okay. Okay. As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. Never really started to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Have you forgotten who did all the work? I start the 5-pack, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some of my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes us to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face! Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez, you know what? Take this! Natsuki instead wipes it off her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hands before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Okay, this is a weird position. Is she on the ground or is she against the wall? I can't tell. Okay, I can't tell. Ah, stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me? You shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing! I am uncomfortable. I am uncomfortable. I am so uncomfortable. I am so uncomfortable. Ugh. Okay, I guess we have to finish the scene. Jeez, my chair's about to break again. What? Oh my god, her eyes are huge. What? Is she crying or is that sweat? I can't tell. Did you just seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Barks, you really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls, unless you really like them. You know that, right? This has reached a whole level of awkwardness! Barks is a very interesting character. Okay, we gotta finish the story, come on. What kind of question is she asking me, just like that? How did this move turn into this so quickly? I don't know! Maybe because you licked up icing off her fucking finger. Okay. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her swallow her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Okay, glad we're out of that screen. That was uncomfortable for me. Okay. Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses the oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on the top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway. Jimin, you okay? Oh, he's barking again. What? What do you want? What do you want? I don't know if you guys can hear that. What?
want me to let you outside? Huh? You wanna go on the porch? Hmm? What? What? What do you want? Jimin, use your words. What do you want? Okay, you're gonna rip off the curtain. Okay, fine, I'll let you out. 30-second intermission. Go. Screen movie. Random question. Okay. Yeah. Did I skip a? Oh shit! I skipped something. Okay. The tension from the moments begins to linger over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watched Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the. Are you done? Okay, whatever. The door is open. You can go that way. Oh, shit, I didn't read the full. That's fine. Ah, that smells so good! Cupcakes are ready and to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look! She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They look even better once we add icing. Not that you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. I'm gonna be uncreative, by the way. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki's hands me some plastic bags. I have these. No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. This one can even make flowers. Wait. What? The door is open. Go get it. What? What are you looking at me for? Why are you throwing a fit when I gave you exactly what you wanted? Spoiled. You probably won't be using this at this time though. What's this one for? I picked up one of the nozzles. Okay. Has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to like make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on the cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing different words on each cupcake. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on what the word they like. Ooh. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that was actually a really cute idea. Maybe I'm getting it from you. But what's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Eh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle into each pack. There's a lot to do. We shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. Do I get to choose what word I get to do? Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Okay. Look how pretty together they are. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really can't. I really need to save my appetite. Sayori is the exact opposite in the regard. Jimin, why do you keep pulling on my leg until you can open the door when the door is literally already open? If she was here, we'd what noise just came out of my mouth? We'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy.
Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I still need to get home for dinner. Ah, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori can carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at the point it feels like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Okay, it's fine. I actually laid on the X button. Okay. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. It's a very awkward night today. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Eh? What you said before about not always having this chance? Does that... It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? But I think that, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely. She's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I'd want to spend some more time with you. Parks, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry, I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Hi. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki! Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up to me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at my sides of my shirt, as if she's holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks. Why is the music stopping? Where's the music go? as matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me. I've felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori! Hi, Parks. Sayori, just now, we weren't... It's okay, Parks. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you shouldn't have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Aw, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any of my cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here to see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much you were having fun with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. Oh, she's crying. That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Parks? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Jimin? Emotional moment. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Come here. Come here. You want to be the front row show when we're literally crying right now? Come on. Come on. He wants to be a part of the show, so we're gonna play the game with him. The free kiss button. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Parks. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? So, would you stop pawing at my controller? Okay, you done? Okay, bye. Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be there by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Parks. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori.
It's true, isn't it? I was weak. I started to like you too much. I did it to myself. Parks, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And
that's enough, Sayori. I'm actually gonna start crying now. This is actually emotional for me. Oh, jeez. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordless Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm gonna give you. Sayori? I feel like something's bad gonna happen if I choose I love you. Okay. I'm doing it. I love you. I do love her. I can't say not. I don't love her. I love her so much.
Huh?
Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
Parks.
Don't let me cry now, why? I can't not look at the picture, I'm gonna cry. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
Parks, is this really okay?
Yeah. I held Sayori in my arms and pulled her closer. You'll never have to go through this... Whoa. You'll never have to let go of me again.
I love you, Parks. I want to be with you forever.
Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this?
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds just go away?
They're not going away at all, Parks. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Oh, okay. I trust you.
Sarah and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been.
Even if we are a couple.
I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. We'll go to whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Parks?
Sarah gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. What are you saying? That this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I feel that, but in reality, I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her. I wonder if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? That I'll give it everything I got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to make make a happy future with her. Man, just don't make me cry today. This ice is still as melted. It's hours old. Okay. It's the day of the festival. Where's the music? Hello. Of all days, I expected this to be one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly completed. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond, thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki for the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Where the hell's the music? I feel there'd be music here on a day like this. Barks! You're the first one here. Intermission. back? Yep, we're back. Okay. Okay. Thanks for being early. It's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing the booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. That must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we were performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitting it. So, that's the one I'll be performing. Jimin, your friend's barking at you. Jimin's complaining again, hang on.
stream again tomorrow.
Yeah, no.
Dad has to go to work.
There's more of a light on me now.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's the thing. I'm
Jim,
sorry.
no, that's, I like it. Jimin, come here.
No.
Jimin, do the outro, come on.
Come here.
Jimin,
Come here.
come here. You do the outro right now. Jimin, Jimin,
This is just. Come here.
Jimin. You just told me just fine a second ago. No, okay. Jimin, come here. Ugh. Jimin, what do you say? He's like, Mom, help.
This was cool when no one was here, but now people's here. I don't like being watched.
Jimin, do the outro. Whoopsh. Top of the morning to you, ladies. Whoopsh. If you guys like this live stream, be sure to subscribe, like the video, and hit the notification bell that goes ding ding ding. You know, like that. I'm sorry. Do not forget to spread peace and love to the world. Oh, I'm sorry, bud. Peace and love to the world. Bye.
Figure out what the.
Okay, Gemini, you can go. Come on. Okay.
Bye.
Continuing this another day. I might stream again tomorrow.